Good morning. I got myself a mic. I was told it was a little hard to hear me at some points, so we'll see how this goes. I also made a modification. It's got a little area. I don't know if you can see, there's supposed to be like a clip that you can put there. I took some Gorilla Tape and glued a magnet, and then I have another magnet on there. And the idea is I'm just going to clip it right here and see how it works. All right, now I've got it on. And today I was talking to one of my neighbors. He mentioned he was wanting to get some trees for just to line the side of his yard, and he had mentioned crepe myrtles. I had some crepe myrtles that I'm going to try. There's 3 branches from the same one, and I'm going to see if I can split them. And then if they take, I'm going to give them to him. So I'm going to see what I can do on it right now. So I've got the crepe myrtle, and you can see it looks like there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. But it's actually just one that's buried in, and I'm hoping that it's created enough roots on each of them so that I can make it into 3. And then I've got some pots to separate them, and I've got snippers. So let's take this out. And see how the root structure is. Ooh, there is an ant colony in there. Awesome. So that's fun. So you can see it's just one, but it's 3. And I'll start over here where there's not as many ants. There's definitely some, and I can see there's root right here for this one. And then there's a little bit of root right here for this one. I don't see any root for this one. So I'm going to leave this root structure for that one and just cut right here. Cut right here. And then this one, since I didn't see anything but this right here, I'm going to leave all this. And then I'm actually going to take off some of these bottom ones and just leave a little bit at the top. Do the same over here. Do the same on this one. I can't let the roots dry out, so I'm going to try and do just areas where there's not as much ant activity. So we'll start with this one. Put it there. Got the first one. And we'll do the second one. And then we'll do this last one right here. Okay, now I've got all 3. So I'm going to put them in the shade to let them kind of recover and water them in really well. All right, so I did water them in. Unfortunately, I couldn't film it because my phone had this emergency. Oh my God, it's too hot. You got to let it cool down. So wasn't able to video that, but I mean, it's just hosing it down and putting it in the shade. So that is where it's at. And as soon as it builds some root structure and starts showing that it's growing new leaves and stuff, I'll give it to my neighbor.